Do you ever stare at your to-do list and feel completely paralyzed? You're not lazy, you're probably just being too strict with yourself. Research in behavioral psychology shows that rigid schedules often increase stress and procrastination because our brains resist tasks we feel forced to do. Today, I'll show you the Flexible Achievement Planner, a method to get things done without the guilt, overwhelm, or burnout. When we create unforgiving minute-by-minute schedules, we actually set ourselves up for failure. Our brain sees all those tasks as obligations and immediately triggers avoidance. Perfectionism creeps in, whispering, "If I can't do it perfectly, I won't do it at all." Before you know it, your motivation dips and procrastination skyrockets. Cognitive psychology calls this behavioral resistance. The mind naturally pushes back against tasks associated with pressure or the fear of failure. The key insight here is that flexibility, not rigidity, is what actually increases your consistency and mental energy. So, let's dive into the Flexible Achievement Planner. It's simple. First, identify your big goals. Just write down the top 3 things you want to achieve this week. Second, break them down into micro tasks. These are tiny steps your brain sees as easy, like something you can do in just 10 or 15 minutes. Third, use what I call time blocks plus buffer. Schedule your tasks, but leave about 30 to 50% extra time for flexibility. Finally, track completion, not perfection. Mark your progress, not your flaws. Even a small step forward counts as a win. For example, if your goal is to write a report, your micro tasks could be outline for 10 minutes, research for 20 minutes, and then draft for 30 minutes. You can spread these over 2 or 3 sessions with no stress if you need to adjust the timing. Science shows that combining micro goals with flexible scheduling increases dopamine and slashes procrastination. Now for some psychological tricks to help you stay on track. First, use mental anchors. This means linking a small task to your existing habit. For instance, decide to only check your emails after you've had your morning coffee. Second, reward your micro progress. Every time you complete a small task, give yourself a tiny reward, a short walk, your favorite song, or a fresh cup of coffee. Third, use visual reminders. Track your progress on sticky notes, a digital app, or a simple checklist. Seeing your progress actually reduces mental friction and makes it easier to keep going. These techniques are all grounded in behavioral psychology and habit formation, and they're proven to reduce avoidance and boost task completion. And this is really important. Don't be hard on yourself. Flexibility is not laziness. Missing a micro task is a normal part of the process. It's not a failure. Try to treat yourself as an observer of your own progress, not a harsh judge. This approach mirrors the observer mindset from mindfulness and cognitive psychology, which helps you reduce stress and stay consistent for weeks and months, not just a few days. So, how do you apply this every single day? It's a simple loop. Write down your top 3 weekly goals. Break them into tiny micro tasks. Schedule them flexibly with plenty of buffer time. Track your progress, not perfection. And adjust daily without punishing yourself for any changes. By doing this, you'll quickly notice that your procrastination drops, your motivation increases, and your stress goes way down, all while you're achieving more and more consistently. Try the Flexible Achievement Planner starting today, even for just one goal. Notice how much more you get done with so much less stress. If you want more psychology-based productivity hacks like this one, subscribe now, and let's beat procrastination together without being too hard on ourselves. Thanks for watching.